Hello and welcome. This is Rooflemonger, my friends. Today is the fabled Switch 2 Direct Day, and the day many hoped would deliver us from evil when it comes to Street Fighter 6 and just kind of the lack of info around Elena and, well, Season 3 in general. And turns out we did get some Street Fighter 6 news, although I think it's most important to start with what's most important for the channel, which happened here at the Switch 2 Direct. And of course, I'm talking about the upcoming Donkey Kong Bonanza. Yes, that's right. For Switch 2, Donkey Kong is finally getting his own title again, and it's been a long freaking time. And it's a 3D platformer with a nice proper world to it. It's been over 10 years since Tropical Freeze, and I'm happy that Donkey Kong's getting like an A+++ signature premiere game. Very stoked. Also, seemingly the next coming of Red Faction Gorilla. It's got like that Geo mod tech going on here. Okay, I know, get the Street Fighter, right? The Switch 2 Direct was really good. You should watch it. There's some really good stuff. I'll be a sucker. I'll buy that stuff day one, if only for Mario Kart, because Mario Kart's really cool. But let's talk about what we know for Street Fighter. So for Street Fighter, we opened up with director Takayuki Nakayama. Awesome, I was very excited. View my childlike enthusiasm as I saw him show up on the screen, and here I am expecting all sorts of like Elena trailers and Season 3 updates, right? And fool that I am, this is sort of how we left things off. Maybe I expected too much, but I believed, right? I'm a believer. I want to be hype. Not to say there's not stuff here, because there is, but yeah. So I got built up and then I got broken down. But yeah, Street Fighter 6 is coming to Switch 2, which is of no true surprise to anybody. It's about what you would expect. I did call out that pretty much a while ago anyways, but we didn't get a super Street Fighter 6 subtitle or anything like that, although we do got a little bit of a change here. In that we got the new SKU, we got the new box art, and we got the new subtitle. This is Fighters Edition. And if you're starting fresh, Fighters Edition has everything for Street Fighter 6 for years 1 and 2. So if you're new to Street Fighter 6, and many Switch 2 players will be, this is the perfect starting off point, and yes, it will be there on launch day, which is June 5th, by the way, if you didn't watch the Direct yet. So it's coming out pretty soon. Also retailing for $49.99 United States dollars. And yes, we will be getting associated Switch goodies, as in amiibos. Luke, Jamie, and Kimberly will all get amiibos, and the rest of the cast will get amiibo cards. So if you're a sucker like me, I got like 20 of these damn amiibo things, right? I will absolutely get all of these. Now, there's actually multiple trailers that have been put out today for Street Fighter 6 for the Switch 2. So we have more information than just what we just went over. So yes, obviously, hey, it's coming to Switch 2, kind of a big deal. And it'll contain the usual Street Fighter 6 experience that you would expect, sure. So for one, you can do switch-to-switch local wireless play. So as long as you're somewhat close to each other, you should be able to play just fine. Hopefully it plays fine. Like, it shouldn't be an issue, right? Wireless right beside each other. If you're close to the router, it shouldn't matter, right? And as well for local wireless play, avatar matches, because sure, I'm sure that'll be a big hit with the Switch audience in specific. And don't worry, given that the Switch 2 has more unique controls compared to, a regular PlayStation or Xbox controller, they figured it out, and you're going to have classic, modern, dynamic, all that stuff. It'll all work just fine, if a little weird. And there will be Switch exclusive mini games where you can basically just shake the hell out of the Joy-Cons and go nuts, basically. Hopefully we can get people playing this mode on the EVO Grand Stage, because this is the real competitive stuff. Once again, all year 1 and 2 characters. I just want to highlight this specifically because, hey, new Elena art. We didn't get the trailer, so might as well look at something Elena, right? Also, speaking on lack of Elena stuff, so here's a part of the trailer where they're being a little coy about it, trying to be a little cute. So hey, these are the Season 2 DLC stages. And of course, when the game launches, we got 20 stages! Sick! Okay, great. Notice on the screen here, there's only 19 stages. They refuse to even give us a hint of what Elena's stage looks like. Also, before anyone says anything in comments, yes, I know on the website, it shows Mai's stage, Mai's World Tour stage, as one of the stages, but that can't be one of the stages, right? Because otherwise, it would already be, like, it's done. It would be in the game already. It's not in the game. It would also be in that video if it was, because why would you show it here and not in the video? But maybe my problem with Capcom is I assign too much logic to everything, because who even knows what's going on anymore? Because I kind of don't anymore. We're just throwing stuff into the wind. And yes, The game will be full crossplay supported with all the other systems, so Xbox, PlayStation, PC. It can play with everything, and it will run at 60 FPS. And the system will have an option for 120 FPS, although it remains to be seen if Street Fighter 6 can do exactly that. So it's 100% a full, proper Street Fighter 6. So if you're looking for Street Fighter 6 on the go, it's going to be a good way to do it. Maybe don't play on the default joint. Like, hey, if you want to, I won't stop you, but maybe get the Pro Controller at the very least, right? Because it has a real D-pad at minimum. It also has back buttons, which I'm a big fan of. Like, the whole back button revolution for controllers just makes everything easier. I'm a big fan of that. But yeah, so basically, Street Fighter 6 at launch on Switch 2, it's Street Fighter 6. So Elena trailer, Elena reveal, Season 3 news, bounce up. We don't got that yet. And I guess the last thing to talk about is, so what's going on with that? And to be frank, I got no idea anymore. Like, I thought this would be the latest. Like, this is a big event, a lot of eyeballs, right? They show a teaser for Elena along with, like, all the other stuff they're selling. I don't know anymore. It's been over a year and quite a while since Akuma showed up. He made his first debut. He was the last character of Season 1, Elena the last character of Season 2. So, you know, trying to compare apples to apples. And she's much later along in the process. I thought she'd be earlier along in the process. And who even knows anymore? If it's not later this week, I legit don't even know. Like, I'd almost say like they're canceling the character at this point. Like, we shouldn't be waiting this long for a world tour teaser. Like, that's a nothing trailer, really. And as for actual Season 3, like I said, there was no way they're going to start the next Pro Tour season on Season 2. And at this point, maybe they will. I don't know. Like, I don't think that's good for the game necessarily, but I just can't speculate their plans anymore. They're defying logic. Applying logic no longer works for what they're trying to do here. Basically, what I'm trying to say is it's all a big mystery right now. Like, what I thought made sense, they didn't do, so who even knows? Part of me is almost scared like they're going to pull an Arc System and they're just going to put out a statement like, oh, by the way, whoops, the character's delayed. I don't think it'll be that bad or anything, honestly, in the end, but it's just confusing at this point. Like, what are they doing? What are they waiting for? Perhaps when the time comes, it'll all make sense and we were fools for ever doubting Papa Capcom. But that said, that is the news. So Street Fighter 6, cool game. You probably dig it if you're watching the video. Coming out the Switch 2, I'll buy the game again because I'm stupid, I'm a dummy. I think the Switch 2 dock has a Ethernet port adapter for it, so you don't necessarily have to play Wi-Fi all the time. That's good. And come the time, I'm going to play a hell of a lot of Mario Kart and Donkey Kong. And by the way, if you don't know the lore, I'm dead serious about Mario Kart. By the way, I love Mario Kart. I will be putting like an unhealthy amount of time into this game. Fighting games, that's party game stuff. Mario Kart is where the real competition is. But we are now at the end of the video. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well. And go out and play some Street Fighter, some Donkey Kong Bonanza, and some Mario Kart World.